Guys, the chef is just talking about this recipe today. It's a very summery kind of a dish we're making today.
Yeah, it's a very it's a nice little summer citrus salad that we have with some shrimp. With it being so hot out, the past couple of weeks, something nice and light is perfect for the menu.
Yeah, and we're using some citrus as well in the salad, so that'll give it a nice cold effect, I guess, or nice, wake you up kind of thing.
Yeah, nice crisp effect. It plays off of the ham and the shrimp real nice and
Good
the dressing.
Stuff. And we've got some special tomatoes, some heirloom tomatoes, right?
Yeah, we have some heirloom tomatoes, grown locally right here in Western New York. The great thing about the heirloom tomato, it's the way tomatoes were meant to be eaten. The flavor is perfect, the consistency is perfect, grown from really old seeds.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, now what else are we cooking with today? I know the info's up on the screen, but let's just go through a list of what you need for this recipe.
Sure. For the ingredients, you need some thinly sliced prosciutto ham, the heirloom tomatoes, which we touched on, some olive oil, champagne vinegar for the dressing, a little bit of honey, some citrus. We got some ruby red grapefruit, some oranges. The shrimp, and some homegrown lettuce.
And you want to use the ruby red for a specific reason?
Yeah, it's because of the sweetness. Exactly, yeah, the sugar.
Okay, now for a novice like me, is this a tough one to put together, or is this something you can get together pretty quickly if you have to?
Yeah, it's something you can do, relatively quickly. There's a lot of it that you can do, hours before service, so there's a lot of little prep things that you can do to make it easy for yourself.
That definitely helps out if you have a busy schedule, obviously.
Exactly.
All right, now once we get going, how long is this going to take altogether?
It's going to take no more than 15 minutes.
All right, now do you guys serve this at the end?
Yeah, it's on our new menu, along with a lot of other salads, a lot of finger snack type foods, meant to be shared, communal dining idea that we have going. So.
All right, good stuff, and a popular dish, and obviously a good one on a hot day like this, or at least the few days we've had in the past.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, great. Andrew and I are going to get started in the next break. There you are over there. I'm going to send it back to you guys right now.
Great day. We are making a cool meal for these hot days.
We are. Joe is in the kitchen right now. Chef Andrew, how's the salad coming along, guys?
It's coming along great. This is kind of a healthier version of a shrimp salad, I guess we could say, right?
Absolutely.
All right, what do we got here?
Well, what we're going to do to start is we have 4 16-20 size shrimp, and then we're going to start marinating that, and that way we can get it in the fridge and get it ready for the grill.
Right, now how long do you need to marinate for?
You can marinate, anywhere from a half hour to, a couple of hours if you want.
Longer the better, even if you want, because it just absorbs more of the flavor, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so what do we got in the little blender here?
In the little coffee grinder, spice grinder, we have 3 different types of peppercorns. We have a pink, a green, and a black peppercorn.
Okay.
And those are all nice and dried, and we're going to get those crushed up to make a crust.
Okay. Let's get that going. And, of course, once we're done with all this, you're just going to keep the shrimp in the bowl and just add everything to it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's pretty simple.
Yep.
Okay, great.
So we got the pepper ground, then we're just going to add a little bit of kosher salt to that, too.
A little pinch of salt in there. Okay. It's a good mix. All right. Now, I can already smell it. Wow, now, how many kinds of pepper do we have?
There's 3 different kinds of peppercorns, and the ones that you're smelling,
what am I smelling
those
right
are the
now?
green and the pink ones. Those are a lot stronger, a little bit more pungent. They have a lot of oil in them.
Oh, okay.
So that's where all that flavor's coming from.
Wow, it's amazing. Okay.
And then we're going to dress that up with a little bit of, this is an extra virgin olive oil and canola oil mix.
Okay.
And the reason I use that is because the canola oil that's mixed in there, it won't congeal when you chill it.
Oh.
So when you use it for like salad dressings or for a marinade, you won't pull it out and it won't be
all...
And
it's thick and...
Exactly.
Right, okay, like regular olive oil, just do that, right?
Yep,
okay. I also noticed really quick, John, we can get a shot of the salad. It's waiting to be used, but you have a little bit of a wet rag over it, right? Now,
yeah.
What's that for?
Yeah, we use a little damp brown paper towel, and that's just to keep it nice and moist and so it won't dry out and wilt. And you'll get wilted edges if you don't do that.
All right, good advice. We are going to add everything to our shrimp, make a little marinade for it, and then we're going to start actually cooking this shrimp. It smells great now, but, wait until we get back. Good stuff. All right, back to you guys. That's right. This is a great one. It's a shrimp, kind of a light shrimp salad we're making here. And we've marinated our shrimp. They're in the pan right now. Let's tell the folks at home what we marinated them in really quick.
We marinated them in a little bit of extra virgin olive oil and a 3 peppercorn marinade, some green peppercorn, some dried pink peppercorns, and black.
Yeah, great smell to that peppercorn one. As soon as you grinded it up, you could just poof right in the nose.
Yep, you always keep those fresh, and then as soon as you grind them up, that releases all the oils and the flavor and right to the food. food, and that's where you'll get all that good flavor from.
Unbelievable. Okay, so the shrimp are cooking, what, a couple minutes on each side?
Yeah,
Is that
a
what
few
you got?
minutes either side. At the restaurant, we grill them over an open flame, but you can do them in a pan as well.
All right, just like this.
Yep.
Now, we got to make this special dressing for the salad, right?
Yeah.
So let's get going on that for
All right,
sure.
what we're going to do is we're going to add all our, what we call our flavor ingredients. We have a little bit of honey there.
Okay.
We're
A
going
couple of teaspoons, maybe?
Yeah,
or-
yeah,
okay.
about a tablespoon.
Oh, a
We're gonna-
tablespoon? Okay,
Yep,
right.
do the same with the Dijon mustard.
Dijon mustard.
A little bit of fresh garlic.
That's a clove, maybe?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, 1 clove.
All right.
And then the champagne vinegar.
All right. Now, and you can get all of this stuff at any kind of supermarket, at Wegmans
Yeah.
or Tops or something
Yeah,
like that,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
Not hard to find.
No.
Okay, great.
And then a little bit of kosher salt.
All right. A little pinch
We're
of
gonna,
that.
yep, and we're going to whisk that up.
All
And then
right.
what I'm going to have you do for me is
Yeah.
just slowly add the oil for me. And what we
Okay.
want to do is whisk together the vinegar and the oil so we can get a nice emulsification.
Great. Now, this is a mix of olive oil and canola oil,
And
right?
canola
Now, why are we
oil.
doing that again?
Yeah, I buy for our salad dressings, we get the flavor from the extra virgin olive oil.
Gotcha.
And that's where you get that really good flavor from. But with the canola oil blend helps you do is so it doesn't congeal in the cooler.
When you refrigerate
When
it.
you refrigerate
Okay.
it. So you can make this dressing, you know, a couple days ahead of time if you
good?
want. Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. Yeah. That's great right there.
So
It
we'll get a
smells
nice
pretty good,
mix
too.
there.
And we're also cooking with some heirloom tomatoes as well.
Yeah, yep. We have here we have some fresh heirloom tomatoes, and those are really nice because they're really old seeds. These haven't been, you know, it's the way a tomato
It's as
is
natural as it should
This is
be,
about
right?
as natural
Yeah.
as it can be. The
what you
flavor and the texture profile, and that's what you want.
All right, good stuff. Do we need to flip our shrimp a little
Yep,
bit?
we're gonna flip these guys over.
So they were on
bit.
a little bit before we came to us in the segment, what, 2.5
Yeah,
on
maybe
each
about
side?
2 minutes before the segment started.
Okay.
Yeah,
So about 3 on each side, maybe?
yeah,
and
yeah,
that's all
about
you
3-4
need.
minutes on either side.
All right,
Just
smells
to-
great already.
So they're cooked through.
All right. Now, you've also had the lettuce we're going to use under a wet rag to keep it cool, right?
Yep.
Is that the idea?
Yep, that's the idea, to keep it cool and to keep it to keep it damp.
Right, which is the way you want it.
Yep.
Especially on a hot day.
Yeah, and then we have some segmented citrus fruit here. We have some segmented oranges and some grapefruits. I'm just going to show you how to do
Yeah.
that real quick. Basically, you just take the fruit, and I already have it peeled.
Right.
So once we get all the skin off of it, you'll see the membranes that separate each segment. You just cut on either side of that membrane like that.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
And just get those right out of there because that's what, you know, it gets stuck in your teeth.
And that
they
pops
get
right
stuck-
out, yeah.
And that pops right out. So you just get that nice edible fruit piece there.
Great, good stuff. And this this is the citrus factor to this salad,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
especially on a hot day, this is really going to wake you up a little bit when you're eating it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, good stuff. Now we're going to, I guess we're going to cut up a heirloom?
Yep,
Or,
yep.
Okay.
We can slice up one of these heirloom tomatoes.
All right. And you were saying this is like the most natural type of tomato you want, right?
Yeah, absolutely. These are, you know, these eat really well. You can slice them for burgers, for sandwiches.
I was going to say you could probably drizzle some oil and a little salt and eat them just like that. if you wanted
Exactly.
to,
Yeah, a
or
little
something.
olive oil, a little salt. You
Yeah.
can buy the fresh mozzarella cheese, maybe some fresh basil
Now
out of
you're
the
talking.
garden because
Now
you
you're
got them all
talking.
around the house,
Right.
you know. So
Absolutely.
you know, this time of year you got a lot of that. So we can get those sliced up
All right.
ahead of time, and then.
We got prosciutto, which we're
Yeah.
going to use a little bit. That's
Yep.
Italian ham, basically.
Yeah, it's an Italian cured ham,
Okay.
real sweet. And basically, you can buy this already pre-sliced at Wegmans. You know,
Okay.
you got to get it really, really thin. So, you
That's
know,
the way to go.
unless you have a $1,000 slicer at home, you know,
Yeah.
go ahead down to the store.
Yeah, mine
and grab a
broke, so
pre-sliced.
yeah. All right, we got about 30 seconds. Can we?
Okay.
Let's plate this stuff up and just show the folks what it looks like at home.
Yeah, sure.
When you're all finished. And you were saying earlier that it's not a difficult recipe to make if you
No,
have to
absolutely
get it
not.
together pretty quick, right?
Absolutely not. We're just going to start. We're going to lay down some prosciutto right on the bottom of the plate like this.
Oh, please do. That looks great.
Just a little coverage on there. We're going to lay down the tomatoes like that.
at that.
And I use a ring mold at the restaurant, and that kind of keeps everything centralized.
That's great advice.
You know, you just kind of
Always wonder how you guys do that.
yeah,
They
ring
look so
molds
formatted like that. Yeah.
We're going to put the local greens in there.
And I'll get the dressing.
Yep.
Well, we need the shrimp, of course, too, right?
Yep. Yeah, those are actually, it was perfect timing. They're actually
right.
going to be done right
Pop
now.
them out and.
And we're going to put
Oh,
those
this looks great.
right around the citrus there.
Okay. Maybe there. I don't really know how to dress a plate too well.
That's exactly the way we do it at the restaurant.
There you go.
Perfect.
Maybe I should work at the restaurant someday. All right, we are going to dress this plate up a little bit. Let's put a little dressing on there, and that's really tasty dressing with the peppercorns and everything on the shrimp. It'll really work well together. Coming up, though, we're going to take this and make a second helping out of it, and Andrew's going to show us that after the break. welcome back. It's time for Second Helpings. Andrew, Chef Andrew from the Roy Croft Inn has cooked up a really nice citrusy shrimp salad kind of thing. You have a little prosciutto in there, so there's a lot of different kinds of meats. For the non-meat lover, you've made something else.
Yeah, we made a little variation. I did some honey roasted beets, a little fresh baby rutabagas, and some avocado. You know, the avocado kind of, replaces the prosciutto ham, still gives it some bulk, some butteriness. And we actually, you can use the leaves from the beets for the greens instead of the greens we used on this salad, but we still have the citrus, we still have the heirloom tomatoes, and a little bit of baby vegetables.
And you can also add some of the great dressing you made up too.
Yep, we're gonna polish that off with the dressing, and
that's good stuff. Now we have about a minute left. I just want to show everybody the new menu that they have over there at the Roy Croft. Beautiful menu.
Thank you.
By the way, now you guys have made some changes to it, or you revamped things.
We revamped things. We tried to focus on the communal part of dining. We tried to put a lot more smaller snack finger foods for people to try to encourage people to try new things.
All right, good stuff.
So we added a few more different parts of the menu and really focused in on the ingredients themselves. Nice clean dishes.
And you have a little kind of a little blurb up here at the top of the menu. I'm just going to read a part of it. The true inspiration for cooking comes from seeing and holding in your hands perfect ingredients that fill you with the pleasure of being alive. And I got to say, what I'm eating here makes me feel alive. It's not too heavy, but it's filling and it's good on a hot summer day.
Absolutely. Yeah,
right.
And that's what we're focused on.
All right, good stuff. Thank you, Chef Andrew. Roy Croft Inn. You can find, of course, all of these recipes on our website at wingingit.tv. Right now, we're going to send it back to the guys on the couch so the guys in the kitchen can eat.